All right, guys, I'm back. It's July 11th, and I got some players I love to incorporate into some player props. Before we do, let's not recap yesterday. All right, we got tripped up again, the second day in a row on these batters to record a hit. And then when you add on the fact that we had a, let's just say, unproductive day with the home runs the day before, it's only like 3 days, but the good news is this is the worst we've had all season, all the way to the All-Star break. Only 3 bad days in a row. Unbelievable, but it still sucks, okay? So, man, let's right the ship. That's all we can do. All right, if you're new here and all you've seen was the last 3 days, it gets a little bit better, okay? I mean, at least when you spread it across the whole season. We hit 98 of the 118 batters that I selected on the channel just to record a hit for an 83% hit rate. And then in our tier 2 plays, which covers what I have for today, we hit 165 of the last 221 players just to record a hit for a 75% hit rate. All right, you guys see the slide. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and really important, put something in the comments. Just put anything. All right, guys, I got one play for today. It's a short slate in the MLB, and this one, I don't feel the greatest about it. You'll see when I get into it. It barely qualified for a tier 2 play. So I guess the big picture with this one is I'm going to play Diaz. I'll get into the whole situation. I'm going to try to find someone, a gut feeling to pair him up just to record a hit in a hit parlay. I'm going to pare my unit size back so that we can just live to play another day. So with that being said, you got Yandy Diaz versus Nestor Cortes Jr. And when you look at the pitch usage percentage, it's not knock your socks off in terms of the matchup for us. Four-seam fastball 45% of the time, a 263 batting average given up by Cortes. So it's not horrible, but it's not good either, okay? What's good, Diaz hits the four-seam fastball at a 333 rate, okay? Move on to the next pitch, 33% of the time, the cutter. Diaz, again, very good at hitting the cutter all season long, a 333 batting average. But the thing is, Cortes commands the cutter relatively well, a 202 batting average. So interesting on that pitch. Moving on to the next, the sweeper, 12% of the time. Cortes giving it up at a 280 batting average. Okay, not great. Okay, wonderful. Diaz against left-handed pitchers, a very limited at-bat size versus the sweeper, only 3 at-bats. So who knows what to expect on this pitch? There's a question mark there, okay? And then the fourth pitch, 10% of the time, the changeup, a 279 batting average given up by Cortes, not very good. But you know what else is not good? Diaz's batting average versus the changeup versus left-handed pitchers on the season, a 188 batting average. So there's a lot of question marks with this matchup. Like I said, I'm going to pare back the unit size. It's going to be more of a fun bet, in terms of, small risk. So, if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't really, do much damage. There are some bright spots, though, to what I just said here. There's a 25 at-bat sample size between Cortes, Diaz, 10 hits, 2 home runs, and a 400 batting average for Diaz in those 25 at-bats. Okay. Ballpark Pal has this listed as a strong advantage for Diaz. He represents the worst 5 percentile of possible matchups for Nestor Cortes Jr. Diaz has been flipping hot, baby. In the last 28 days, last 28 games, he at least recorded 1 hit in 25 of those 28. He's got a 500 batting average versus left-handed pitchers in the last 14 days. A barrel rate that's a little light, but that's okay. An ISO rate that's in the elite range at 41.7. So that tells me I'm being really nice and saying medium home run threat, which is another way to say don't do it. Don't play it. He has the power for extra bases, okay, the ISO rate there. But the baseline prediction, as always, is for Yandy Diaz just to record a hit. Like I said, I got to pair him up with someone that, doesn't qualify under the models, the tier 1 or the tier 2. So, like I said, I'm just going to pare back my bet size and try to find someone. I have no clue who. When the odds come out, it's going to be a function of someone I think has a great chance to record a hit, but also is priced reasonable so that if I'm going to play this this little question mark of an opportunity, I'm going to be definitely getting plus money odds. Okay. That's just how I'm going to play it. That's about it. This is a quick video. All-Star break is what, in 3 days, or, I don't know. We got 3 days left for games or what have you. So it'll be a little break here. And just wanted to say, after the All-Star break, there's going to be some other opportunities that have not presented themselves. I love after the All-Star break, not necessarily right after, but to identify the players on teams where they know they're not going to make the playoffs. Okay. So my theory is, or whatever, they have to physically show up to the ballpark, right? But they might be mentally checked out. Okay. So we're going to try to find opportunities sometimes to play under 0.5 hits, or, basically no hit, with some of these players that are, star names where you can get them for big plus money odds. So I'm going to bring that to the table. This is the first time I'm actually putting it on the channel. Did not do it last year, but I think there's some great opportunities to cherry pick the best of the best opportunities, especially if they're going up against a real good pitcher with certain pitch, pitch usage percentage and a pitch arsenal that, is going to make it difficult for, the player to record a hit. I'm going to bring to the table some team totals and some sides, and, money line plays on, teams to win. Okay. So yeah, there's going to be tons of stuff. And we're also going to have the same stuff we've always had. These players are record a hit, but they're going to be limited to players that are on teams that have postseason aspirations, so that we know that we have players that are physically in the game and mentally in the game. Okay. So, that's about it. We'll just leave it right there. Absolutely love all you guys, man. We got to get right back on track, man. Like I said, it's been a little bumpy couple days here, but the crazy thing is it's crazy that I can say this is the worst we've had it all season long. It's unreal. I mean, the All-Star break could have came like maybe 3 days ago, and it didn't. So, but it's coming, and like I said, that's it. I'm just rambling on. I love every freaking one of you guys, man. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.